Hi, welcome to IC Stars. Can TV. We're here to talk about our excellent internship, format internship that trains you in business, leadership, and technology. Um, my name is Rico Bryan. I'm the recruitment manager here. Forward slash alumni was resident. So I've been going through this process for 2 years, and it's been life changing. And I'm just here to tell you about that we are still hiring for our next cohort that starts in January. I see stars going for 20 individuals to 30. During our career month, we have a 90% placement rate in the roles that you had prior to your 6 months experience. I always like to share stories just to give you a point of view of what's going on so I can paint a visual so you can see some of our alumni now. Okay?
Stars. I was working at a preschool for young children on the west side of Chicago. And the job was pretty okay, but at the time I just felt that I was capable of making a better life for myself and my children and being able to get them the things that they need in the life that they deserved. So I did a lot of searching and looking around to see what I can do to better myself because I didn't know where to start. And that's how I ran into a staff member here at IC Stars. When I first got the information about IC Stars and how it works, first I thought it was unbelievable. I crossed it out of my things to do because when I learned about the hours of the actual program, I thought, wait, hey, I'm a single mom and I need to make money to take care of my family. There's no way that I can put what I thought was my life on hold to actually, put 12 hours a day, Monday through Friday, into a program that I wasn't sure if it would give me the benefits that I was told. So it took me a while. I looked more into it. When I came to orientation to IC Stars, I heard the testimony and it gave me the courage that I needed to go hit the extra boost to get over my fears and actually begin my journey.
Your future in tech starts today.
So yeah, that was Donna Gillespie, part of my Cycle 34, who's still in the IT industry, who knew nothing about it coming in. And as a woman, she struggled through the process, but came out successful. And that's us now. During the 4-month process, we train in business, leadership, and technology. No experience is needed. Our requirements are 6 months prior work experience anywhere, a high school diploma, a GED, and 18 years or older. And that's the main thing. I always give my story because I understand what IC Stars is. IC stands for Inner City Stars. And our mission is to find and develop untapped talent, also provide business leadership and technology training, and our goal is 1,000 community leaders by 2020. With that being said, right now I'm the recruitment manager, and we're recruiting for our next cycle that starts the first 2018 January. And I'm speaking on that because this next cycle is going to be excellent. We're going to work on 2 projects. And projects being, you're going to build a mobile application, a mobile game, or a website for a Fortune 500 company. No experience needed. Fortune 500 companies are the companies that we see now that are that we purchase items from, that we see online daily. So that's who we're building these real live prototypes for. The first 3 months you will build this in teams of 5. The roles you will hold is project manager, business analysis, technical analyst, engagement manager, and we have quality assurance. We have developers, back end. I didn't know none of this. You don't need to know none of the experience. You don't need zero. You need zero experience coming in and want to learn and want to be that change agent for your community. Because we have excellent jobs. A lot of jobs are out here. The market is open in the IT industry. It's just you getting the skills because we provide 4 months of training, which is 1,000 hours. That's accountable to 2 years worth of information in business leadership and technology. Today I have our case manager here, Tandelay. She's here to tell us a little about what she do, why she got into nonprofit. And what's the future for us? And like I say, I always give my story on Tandelay because she made me feel comfortable when she came. I didn't know her. She's still advocating for us as minorities who's been stuck in the oppression of our communities or how we was raised or being felons or being individuals who don't know about the future of what's going on within our own lives. So this time to let Hill, how you doing?
Oh, welcome. Thank you for having me, Rico.
So great. So just I can give a lot of stories about doing my cycle, how you came in and your smile, lit up the day. Also, how you always been open minded. Like, have you been like this all your life, or have you just just wanted to always been a people person? Just let the viewers know that how our staff is.
I think what I really enjoy about IC Stars is it gives you an opportunity to transform your life. So initially, when I began a program as a case manager, what I really enjoyed was individuals who really wanted to change their lives and try something different. So that's what made me really comfortable with the program. I like the opportunity to work with individuals who may have had some type of difficulties in their life. However, they're willing to change and they're willing to want more for themselves. As the case manager, I have the great responsibility of finding various resources just to ensure that they're successful. Some of those resources might be housing.
Life prior to IC Stars was
Some of those other resources might be living conditions. They may have a difficult time in terms of mental health treatment. So it's my job to ensure that they get those services so they're able to complete the 4-month program. And really the great thing about the program is they have a really great support system. They have a case manager, they have a clinical therapist there, and just a number of staff who are willing to help them transform their lives through leadership, business, and technology. Those are some of the great things about the program that I appreciate and that I'm so comfortable talking about.
That's great. And like I say, like Tandelay, like she's there daily. She's interacting with the interns as a mentor, as a friend, and as a person that you can trust. That's going to help you get through this rigorous process. Also, so just give an example of one of the days there. Then Tandelay, like how is it?
Well, a typical day is really interesting. We always start off, we have what we work in called the studio. And the studio is really where all the magic happens.
Yes.
And the studio normally is 20 individuals at a round table working on technical skills that they've never really been aware of before. But through their various training, we've allowed them to take an opportunity to learn those skills. The day is usually filled with a lot of activity. They have various workshops. They get an opportunity to learn the ins and outs, the front end and back end of web development. In addition, they have the beautiful surroundings of downtown Chicago, which a lot of people don't see a lot of because they just don't work in the downtown area. So I think that's also great. In addition to that, they get an opportunity to go various Fortune 500 companies where they learn what business technology is and how to participate in that. So although they're from 8 to 8 p.m. and it's 12-hour days, it's 12-hour days well worth doing. It's so much that they learn in those 12 hours. I think the time kind of flies by.
It's not enough time in the day.
I agree. I've heard interns say that, like when the day is
seriously.
over with, like, wow, the day is over with. So I think that's like really great that they have that opportunity to perfect their skill.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. And that's what I speak on, Tandelay. Like, hold on, we got one caller. Hey, caller, come on in. How you doing?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, listen, your organization sounds wonderful, but I just was wondering, does everybody get a fair shot? Because do you have a drug testing a program? And if you do, are then people eliminated so that you can get non-people that are on drugs into the organization, or you just hire anyone?
So the whole process about the drug usage, that's something that an individual will not get into IC Stars. I mean, why would a company that's been open since 1999 allow a person who has drug usage in their life? But we do have resources for you to help you get off the drugs that you're doing if you really want the opportunity to change your community. And everyone is getting a fair shot, such as myself. I knew nothing about technology, and I'm here every month telling you guys about Inner City Stars and how we've been open since 1999. So you're going to get your fair shot. You're going to get to the point in life where you want it to be and not use drugs.
Yes, sir.
Because it's
So
a mind altering drug.
So that's the answer that I wanted to hear.
Okay.
The great answer to a question that people don't care. They do care.
Yes.
Give somebody a second chance, but they have to help themselves first.
That's it. And we're willing to help you and provide the resource that we have had within the last 17 years. We're the first technology boot camp in Chicago, Illinois that's free, that teaches technology, and anywhere else you look, it's going to be 10,000 or more. You're going to be in depth with skills where you can't get a job, and we're providing careers, sir.
Thank you. Thanks
Problem.
again.
Thank you for calling.
Bye-bye.
Great. So as I say, I love to get stories about what's going on with the IC Stars. I'm going to put on Eugene, another excellent story that drove me.
Stars was pretty much
Tech starts today.
life prior to IC Stars was pretty much a athletics life. I thought that I was on my way to the NBA because actually I'm tall and 6'6", so I just knew I was going to play basketball, but things didn't lead down the direction that I needed them to, so I ended up just going to college and just graduating from college and with a bachelor's in sports management. So of course I wanted to continue with sports, but things didn't work out in that lane either because the jobs that I wanted, there were no vacancies. So that pretty much led me down another life path. The way I found out about IC Stars was pretty interesting. I would say it's a unique finding from others because the senior recruiter for IC Stars is actually a close and personal friend of mine. He actually, he came through the cycle. His name is Jerry Johnson. He came through the cycle in, I believe, 2007. And he liked the program and he liked it so much, so he was always telling me about it. By him being my friend, I still would come down here and check it out. And that would kind of spark my interest on it because I was always into computers, but I never was, I was always the user, not the coder or developer. You leave IC Stars with a, with basically like a associate's degree in education. So so if you can imagine doing that for 4 months, like getting that type of education, it's definitely a life-changing experience. IC Stars is heavily focused in taking minorities, training them, and putting them into IT situations. And a lot of people, one of the main reasons that I suggest IC Stars is because they don't fault you for your background. It doesn't matter your background as long as you are willing to work hard and prove that you can be professional in a professional setting, and they're willing to give you the utmost support in whatever you're willing to do.
Apply now at icstars.org. Your future.
Welcome back. This is IC Stars. It stands for Inner City Stars. We have been open since 1999. We have a wonderful CEO, a woman named Sandy Castro, who's the co-founder, who has been in this industry since 1999. We launched in 2000, and the whole vision was to provide inner city young adults with the skills to become community leaders, and that's our vision. Doing a 4-month process. It is intense, so if you're not ready to lead, go to school. It will help you to know what you want to do in your life. So right now I'm the recruitment manager. I have Tandelay Hill, our case manager, and we're here to tell you that we're hiring. We're hiring for our next upcoming cycle, which is 30 individuals out of 400 to 500 individuals we go through a 4-month process. It's 30 individuals. There's 30 resilient people who want to change and who's tired of working minimum wage jobs of something that we have been doing all our life. And that's our whole process to create leaders within our community, entrepreneurs, because it's business leadership and technology training. And we call it the BLT. And once you get this experience, it's up to you to figure out what path. But remember, you got a team behind you. You have Tandelay Hill, the case manager, Rico Bryant. We have our other Cycle 1, Saul here. And our team is huge, from the development to the program. We're all here to assist you to get to where you need to be in life. And that's the whole process within IC Stars. I have another story I want to share with you guys. It helped me get to the point of knowing what was the whole purpose of our vision. Cool? Great. Welcome to IC Stars.
Community Leadership Development Program offered by IC Stars really afforded me a wealth of knowledge and tools that I could bring to bear in any organization.
It gives you a safe space. It gives you a place to create from scratch things that you've been sort of dreaming of?
As it gave me a total 360 turnaround. I had to understand how it was to be a professional, how to be business minded, how to be a leader, and how to think technology.
We are IC Stars, and we promote and develop the next generation of technology and community leaders. You see, we are teaching technology at IC Stars. We are also teaching business skills, communication skills, networking skills, and so much more on the journey of realizing leadership. At the core, what we are teaching and what we are learning is the art of transformation through solving problems and building solutions. 83% of our alums spent time volunteering in our communities and made visible who they are through service. A single person can mentor a younger brother. A single person can set up, create, open our minds and our ambition with a computer, with an app, and with a dream. We impact the ambition of others. We are IC Stars.
Great. As I told you, that's another story we share with you guys to let you know this is it's reality. It's what's going on now with our communities being so terrible with the violence that was going on. We want to help. We want to create a solution to help our communities and provide skills to our youth to break the generation curse, a curse that I went through throughout my whole entire life. My name is Rico Bryant. I'm the recruitment manager, alumni here at IC Stars. I'm here with Tandelay Hill, our case manager, and we're just here to tell you about IC Stars. We're hiring for our upcoming cycle, which starts January. This will be cycle 40, right? How many cycles you been here, Tandelay?
Actually, I've been about 5 cycles. This is my 5th
cycles?
cycle, yes.
Okay, cool. How's it been? Like, has it been a rough road? Has it been cool?
It's been a learning experience. It was an opportunity to see individuals from various walks of life who really just had a desire to change their lives. Some of them have been individuals that have been single. Some of them have been family individuals. And what has been really great about the entire experience is that they have such a great support system. I've worked in other workforce development programs where it's just a workforce development program and they don't have so many individuals willing to help them. And I think that's the great thing about IC Stars is that they have a plethora of individuals who really want to see them succeed. So it really becomes like a family environment.
Exactly.
And I think that's what's really so great about the program. In addition to that, what program do you have for 4 months where we bring you in and we don't require anything of you but just to use your mind?
It is free, right?
It's actually a free work program.
I didn't know it was free. I did know it was free. It is free.
Yes, it's a free work program.
So great.
Yes.
So we do provide you with a stipend, which is $154 a week, $600 a month. Everything's free. We provide you with a brand new laptop. That's yours upon completion, but you take it home every day. You got your own code in there. You know exactly what you're doing. You know your calendar. You know how to send emails. You know how to set up your coffee, tea, and lunch dates. So as I speak on the 4-month process, it's not enough hours in a day to get through this whole process. And it's up to you getting to know new colleagues, getting to know your network, and get to build a network. How many companies have you been there where you get to build a network before?
I agree. Or learn some of the great workshops. They have diversity workshops.
Yes.
So we have workshops about problem solving skills.
Yes.
We even go as far as furthering education. We have individuals that come in from Chicago City Colleges.
Yes, they do.
And just talk about the various city colleges and what they have to offer in terms of IT. So our goal is not for you all to stop learning after the 4 months. We encourage further education and just to benefit things of that nature. We have like a resource development person who helps with locating jobs in terms of employment. We have individuals who are willing to help in terms of working with your credit score.
Exactly.
So what's really great about the program is that it's an overall program. It's not made just for business, leadership, and technology. In general, we want to help them change their lives.
And a lot of people think, the 4 months, and I might go get a job at the end. What's going to go on? It's a 2-year process, whatever you do. Just imagine if you're going through a 2-year process as far as in 4 months. Last month's 90% placement, got a job of your dreams. But what's next? We have an 18-month residency that's provide you the all-around support system to get you where you need to go while you're working. Are you housing straight while you're working? How can we build your credit? How can we help you get to the next level where you can become that entrepreneur? Because who want to work forever, right?
Yes.
And that's what we're creating leaders. Like out of 400 alumni that we have, and our alumni who went through the process since 2000, 1999. These individuals are not only working in IT, they're still in their community,
Yes.
they're homeowners within that community, and they're alumni. So we meet monthly and we're working on projects such as the Enterprise Next is for all our alumni to teach you business entrepreneurship skills. As I mentioned, we're here talking about IC Stars. To log on into our, to get into our internship, you have to come down to our facility. I'm going to show you how to do this online. This is our website, Join IC Stars, as you see up here. You go to Join IC Stars. We also, as you scroll down, you can hit Apply Now, and it will take you to where you can create your profile, right? You can see our statistics at the bottom right here, what we're doing. You create a profile, or you could call our number, and we will get you in immediately for an interview, okay? During this process, you can see throughout this Join ICStars.org website what's going on. We have stories you can go listen to if you want to. Our address is on here. We got our office downtown. We do have a location in Columbus, Ohio, and we're launching a new one in Milwaukee. And the whole vision is the companies and what you really will love doing within the IT industry. Everything is technology today. Everyone has a phone. But what if you know how to utilize that phone to make it easier on you and your community and your life? And that's what we're teaching, okay? For more news, we got the IC Stars newsletter. You can always read more. It's going to show you what's going on. Sign up for our newsletter. See what's going on within. We post things weekly. And you can get an overall vision before you do apply for our excellent internship of what's going on. Also, we would love to for you to come out and stay connected with us. We are starting meetups so you can engage with our community. And it's an excellent community. We have a lot of individuals who has been lost all their lives who really want the opportunity to get better. And that's what we're doing here. So I'm Rico Bryan. I'm the recruitment manager. Tandelay Hill showed up today to do an interview to let you guys know that IC Stars is real. It is time for change. And it's all up to you. It's like, what's your drive? What drives you? What's your passion? What you're scared of? Like what frightens you? And that's something that we can pull out, and you could become that innovative mind to create ways, pathways for not only yourself but other individuals, something that we've been trying to learn forever. So as I tell you, I'm Rico Bryan. We are still hiring for our next cohort, which starts in January. I'm talking about IC Stars, a 4-month paid internship. Everything's free. We're going to provide you with business, leadership, and technology training. My hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So you really have to figure like how I'm going to do these 12-hour days and get to the end goal, which is the last month, career month, and become an IC Star resident. And after that 2 years, you become an alumni, and you become a part of a network that has been out before. I could just count. I graduated high school in '02. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was just a lost individual who was stuck in my environment. So I was thinking fast money. And until I found this path, I was like, wow, I never knew that I can type this fast on the computer. But it's routine. Every day is routine. Every day is something that we want to learn on our own to see what we want to know. And why not try IC Stars? And IC Stars will open up your mind, and so you can get to that next level. So thanks for coming, Tandelay.
Oh, no, thank you for having me, Rico.
And I very appreciate it. We will be here next month to speak on our excellent internship and what's next, right? So I'm Rico Bryan. I'm the recruitment manager. I thank you guys for coming out, for looking at our interview, and I thank you guys. So this is IC Stars, and we are hiring for our next cohort in January. And thank you.